I am Lucy, the firstborn of 5. 3 girls, 2 boys. Growing up, our house overflowed with noise, love, and laughter. Our parents were warm and generous, the kind that showed up to every school event, remembered your favorite meal, and tucked handwritten notes into lunchboxes. To the outside world, we were the perfect family. But even perfection has cracks. And the crack began with Ada, the youngest of us all, the miracle baby. That's what they called her. Born 8 years after our 4th sibling, unexpected but welcomed with a love so intense it felt different. From the time Ada could walk, it was like she walked on clouds. She got away with things we never could. When she broke Mom's favorite vase, she got a kiss on the forehead, and accidents happen. When I broke the same vase at her age, I got a week of silence and extra chores. At first, I brushed it off. Parents mellow with time, I told myself. But then came the whispers, the comparisons. Ada is so graceful. Ada is so smart. Ada's just special. I was 27 when I heard my parents in the kitchen murmuring about retirement. She's the only one with the heart for it, Dad said. Ada will make a fine CEO. CEO. Of the family company I'd spent 10 years working in. The company I helped rebuild after the pandemic nearly drowned it. Me, Lucy. Not perfect, not always soft-spoken, but loyal and fiercely committed. I couldn't breathe. That night, I called my siblings, Mark, Remy, Joel, and Claire. One by one, I pulled them into the vortex of my doubt. What if she's not really our sister? I asked. Mark laughed. Are you saying she's adopted? No, I said. I'm saying maybe we are. The seed was planted.
And it grew.
Without telling our parents, we took DNA tests. It was Mark's idea, but I pushed for it the hardest. When the results came back, they confirmed what we didn't expect. All 5 of us, including Ada, were their biological children. No loophole. No adoption. No affair. Yet the ache inside me only grew. If we were all their children, then why her? Why not me? My siblings tried to move on. It's not that deep, Claire said. Mom and Dad love us. They always have. They just see something in Ada. Let it go, Lucy. But I couldn't. That was the moment everything changed. It started with subtle sabotage. In meetings, I questioned Ada's suggestions with sharp, calculated objections. I accidentally left her out of key email threads. I took credit for things she worked hard on. Then I dug deeper. I found an old company report Ada had drafted, one with a slight accounting error. Harmless. But I printed copies and left them on Dad's desk with a sticky note. Thought you should see this. I watched Ada grow nervous under the pressure, confused when meetings grew colder. I basked in it. Finally, the golden girl cracked. Until the day everything truly fell apart. It was a Monday morning. Storm clouds loomed, fitting for what was coming. The boardroom was full. Mom, Dad, a few stakeholders, and us kids. Dad cleared his throat. There's been an internal leak. Sensitive documents were sent to a competitor. We've traced it back to Ada's account. Gasps around the room. My heart stopped. I never meant to go that far. I looked at Ada, her eyes wide with shock, mouth open, trembling.
What? No.
I never. My stomach twisted. I knew she hadn't done it. I just wanted her humbled, not ruined.
She looked at me.
Our eyes met, and something flickered in hers. Hurt, but worse, understanding. You think I stole the spotlight, she said softly. All this time. Silence. You wanted it so badly. You were willing to destroy me. Dad turned to me, voice low. Lucy, did you? I couldn't lie. I didn't mean for it to go this far, I said. I thought you loved her more. You thought. Mom's voice cracked. You assumed. Mark stood. Lucy, what did you do? I tried to speak, but my throat closed. Ada left the room. That night, the family chat went quiet. For the first time in 30 years, we had dinner in silence. I was suspended from work pending investigation. My siblings stopped answering my calls. Mom cried when I visited. Dad wouldn't look at me. Ada disappeared. Left town, they said. Needed space. I wandered the house alone. I walked past her old room and saw the door cracked open. Inside, her childhood was frozen in time. On the wall was a collage of family photos. One caught my eye. It was of me and Ada. I was 16, holding her on my back. Both of us laughing. Written beneath it in faded pen. My hero. Love, Ada. I sank to the floor. How had I let my own bitterness blind me? A month passed. Then, 2. The investigation concluded. I was cleared of any legal wrongdoing, but the damage was done. Trust was broken. One day, Mark showed up at my door. Dad had a stroke, he said quietly. He's in the hospital. You should come. I did. We all did. Every sibling. Even Ada, who flew in that night. When I walked into the room and saw Dad, weak, pale, a shadow of the man who raised me, I broke down. Ada was already there, holding his hand. I stood at the foot of the bed. I'm sorry, I whispered. To all of you. I was so wrong. Ada looked up at me. I never wanted to be better than you, Lucy. I only ever wanted to be like you. The words cut deep. She forgave me before I could forgive myself. In the months that followed, I worked hard to rebuild what I had broken. Slowly, piece by piece, the family came back together. When Dad recovered, he called a meeting. One more boardroom gathering. Only this time it was different. I made a mistake, he said. Not by choosing Ada, but by not telling the rest of you why. He looked at me. Lucy, you're strong. You always have been. You didn't need the extra reassurance. But I see now maybe you did. Then he looked at Ada. And you never wanted the title. You just wanted our trust. Ada nodded. I still do. He stepped back. Which is why I've decided all 5 of you will co-lead. Together. Shock rippled across our faces. But only, Dad said, if you forgive one another. Fully. Ada stood, walked to me, and held out her hand. I forgave you the moment you fell, she said. And this time I took her hand. Now, years later, I look back and see the truth in all its bitter clarity. One assumption, left unchecked, can rot even the strongest roots. But forgiveness can replant a forest. I lost time, trust, and nearly my family, but I gained something deeper. A love no longer clouded by doubt. A bond built not just on blood, but on truth, grace, and a second chance. And for that I thank Ada, my sister, my mirror, my redemption.